Hey up YouTube, back once again, back in the shed. A very messy shed. I've been rushing to get some leads made. I've had some lead orders, some rig orders, and I'm trying to do some for myself. If you don't know what type of content I've got coming up, that's a bit of a clue. A 16-ounce lead. But yeah, we're back in the shed. We've got another bait box unboxing from Hookers. So I'll roll the intro and I'll see you after that. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm pretty sure there's no live in this, so I'm gonna show you. I've covered my address up, so I don't know who packaged this. I don't know whether it was Hazel or Chris, but I appreciate this on what's been a pretty crappy day for me so far today. I have a fair amount of health issues, probably more than my fair share. One of them is bad today, so yeah, started out a pretty crappy day. So we're gonna this just sort of brightened it up a little bit. There are some stuff that I know what's in here because I've ordered it on top of my sponsored bait. So if you don't know, I do pay for my bait from Hookers, as well as getting a little bit for free every month for review. I do get a lot of stuff from Hookers. Before some people may or may not jump on me saying, Russ, I thought you were all for supporting local businesses. If you don't know, Hookers is a small local business. It's not a big faceless tackle shop like Angling Direct is a franchise. But it's not a big faceless tackle shop. It's not like Veals or Jerry's or anybody like that. It's family run, family owned, little bait shop run out of Blackpool. In my intro is all the contact information. I will try and remember to put it in the video somewhere as well here now. But I do say they have a website. They do have a website. Sorry, I keep forgetting that this microphone doesn't hear me very well when I turn away. They do have a website. However, and I'll come, this is going to take me a bit full circle, but I do always say to people to please ring them. The website orders are done on a basis, like I said, it's not a big family. It's not a big shop. They don't have a massive POS system that tells them what's being ordered and stuff like that. So one of the main complaints I often hear about ordering from Hookers is, I ordered from Hookers and they've supplemented some stuff, or there was some stuff missing, or things like that. So I always say to please, ring them. Place your orders over the phone. This has got my address on it, so I'll not show that. But there we go. That's them. That's Hookers Baits. I'll make it a bit nicer. I'll put a picture on screen. Please ring them. I do tend to find that people get much better response, get more of what they ask for, because the guy, whoever's in the shop, be it Hazel, Chris, I think there's only those two that actually ever work in the shop, they're able to say, oh, we haven't got that now, whereas the website doesn't have the capability of doing that. So, and I don't work for them, I just get sponsored bait. So what I asked for, or what I've ordered on top of my bait pack is, wow, yeah, okay, Wow. Oh, is that a new type of ice pack, or is there bait in there? I don't rightly know. I think that's just an ice pack. So, tell you what. Let's double check. Yeah, just an ice pack. So if you get something like that in your bait, now I'm used to seeing these, not these. So it is just an ice pack. Right. This is, I'll show you what I ordered first, because I did order some stuff for a trip. So I've ordered 2 kilos of their bloody squid. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Really, really good. It's been responsible in one way or another, apart from in my last 2 videos, it's been responsible for every cod I've caught this winter. So what I asked for in my monthly pack was a ray and bass pack. They've written on the card, or on the invoice, ray pack. So in theory you should be able to, I've asked them to make sure to try and set this up. You should be able to ring up and say, can I have the ray pack that Russ had, or that one man and his rod had, and they should be able to duplicate it, stocks depending. So we're going to go through it. Like I said, we'll omit the 2 1 kilos of bloody squid, but this stuff is very good. It is, my understanding of it is it's fresh dirty squid that is then either soaked or vat packed with black lug juices. I think the red colour is just a dye, but it's vat packed and frozen down with worm juices, possibly amongst other things. And it's been an absolute killer bait for me since I've started using it. And I know that a few other companies are trying to are doing a very similar thing. If you don't use hookers, I do suggest if you use another company that offers something like this, do give it a try. The one thing I really like about hookers, don't know about anybody else's, but the red stuff doesn't come off on your fingies. You don't end up finishing your session looking like you've murdered someone. So, what have they put in the ray pack? Straight off the bat, we've got a little pack of prawns. Okay, and the idea behind these packs is to be able to maybe take the whole pack, or maybe take a few things out of each pack, and be able to try a variety of baits depending on what's working on the day. So we've got a packet of prawns, and then we've got some ready-made wraps. So we've got squid and mackerel, squid and bluey. You see they're very nice size for either putting on whole for a big fish, or you can cut them down. I have shown that in a few videos. We've got some squid and sand eels wraps. We've got some more wraps here, some squid and bluey and some squid and mackerel. The really good thing I do like about these little individual sort of 4 packs is you put them in your bait box. I like to keep my bait as frozen as possible. Put them in your bait box and you can get 1 pack out at a time, and you've got 2-4 casts there depending on what you're doing with regards to your rods and your baits. So we've got another a bluey and a mackerel. We'll do a tally at the end. We've then got, now I'm not sure whether this is, and if Chris or Hazel, if you're watching, it certainly is mackerel. I can tell by the tiger striping on the fillet. I don't know whether this is their bloody mackerel, which is the same principle as the squid, or whether it's their chili mackerel. You'll have to please let me know in the comments down below. Then we've got 2 individual 4 packs of squid. So just quick run through, quick tally. So 2 packets of dirty squid, 1 packet of mackerel fillets, and then we've got 1, 2, I think it's, yeah, 2 packs of squid and mackerel wraps, 2 packs of squid and bluey wraps, 2 packs of squid and sand eel wraps, 1 packet of prawns, and then something that I very rarely or have very little experience using is a glug or an oil. The included in this packet is Holy Mackerel, the fish oil company, natural predator, extreme quality attractant. So this is, yeah, mackerel oil, basically. And I bet it smells like Marmite, because these things always do. Oh no, no, it does. It smells like mackerel oil. You know when you have a tinned mackerel in oil? That's what it smells like. Or if you've ever accidentally popped a cod liver oil tablet, it smells like that. So yeah, that's your ray pack. So mackerel oil, some max wraps, or some packs of wraps, some prawns, some fish and some squid to make your own wraps up, and then some extra oil for putting that nice big scent trail in the water. I'm not too sure how much this is selling for. I believe it will have a value of around about £30. Prices do vary depending on bait availability and depending on how much hookers have had to pay for bait, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, I like these because I can just throw them in my cooler box. I can take a handful of them out at a time. I can take just one packet out at a time to defrost. I'm not defrosting all my bait in one go. Alternatively, what I have done in the past is I've taken them out of the packaging to reduce the amount of packaging I'm taking to beaches, especially if I'm going somewhere where another isn't a bin. I'll take them out of the packaging and I'll put them in the plastic containers, and I'll put, you know, squid and bluey with squid and bluey and squid and mackerel with squid and mackerel. But like I said, that does, you know, it does tend to be that you end up defrosting your entire bait. I don't like doing that. I like just defrosting or having it just soft enough to get on the hook. And keeping things as fresh as possible. Marcus can attest to. Marcus, you'll have to pipe up in the comments how much I have a go at him for letting his bait spoil. You know, if you're having a very slow session and you don't like changing baits that regularly, or you feel like you may be wasting baits or whatever, keeping your bait frozen means that you can take it home and it will still be in premium quality. I mean, the stuff that comes from hookers, the quality is amazing. I think the only thing, and I have had a comment on a video a little while back saying, you know, it's very rude of you to be nitpicking of something you're given for free. Chris and Hazel, if you are watching, please do pipe up in the comments. Nitpicking was kind of, well, nitpicking's the wrong word, but feedback was requested, and one of the things I said before going into this joint venture was, my opinions will always be honest and truthful and open, whether it be it good or bad. I will not mollycoddle the truth. So that's why sometimes I do nitpick, and it looks like they may have changed one of the things that I had a complaint about. Well, not a complaint, I nitpicked about. And it was the elastic they were using on the match wraps. Now, I appreciate these things are mass produced, but it was just heavy. It was a heavy quality. It was a quality elastic, but it was just very heavy duty. And sometimes, being a lazy fisherman that I am, getting the baits off if they're untouched was difficult. And I said that, and it looks like it's now a thinner elastic. But if hookers baits are watching, they can correct me on that. They may not even be using elastic. It may be latex. There's no way I can tell, you know, either using it on a beach or looking through a packet. I mean, could you tell if that was elastic or latex? I can't. But great quality stuff as always. The bait is turned up, still frozen and rock solid as always. I mean, I know there are people out there that have had a negative experience with hookers baits, but just follow my simple instructions. Ring them to place your order. If there is a problem with your order when it arrives, now you do have to give them a little bit of leeway with regards to courier. There's nothing they can do about courier damage. But if it's something they can correct, I've always known them to correct it. but pick up the phone. Pick up the phone to them. And yeah, great quality stuff. Beautiful bait, beautiful quality. Has arrived frozen. Them that I've shared the bait with, I know they can attest down in the comments down below. Shane, Gordon, Marcus. It's all great stuff. Because I do share these packs quite a lot, and the bloody squid I've bought to share in the next few weeks, hopefully. So yeah, that is the Ray pack. So you should, in theory, be able to ring up and order that. Or, like I said, there's an itemised thing in the video telling you what it all is. Apologies if this video is a little bit scatterbrained. Like I said, I'm well, saying little under the weather is sugarcoating it. I am very under the weather at the moment, so please forgive me on that. But I hope you enjoy it. I do hope you give them a try. I get the bait packs once a month, but other than that I get nothing. So, you know, ringing up and asking for something by name, or ringing up and letting them know that you watch my videos, whilst it helps them see that it may or may not be making a difference, I don't gain anything other than a little bit of gratitude. I say a little bit of gratitude. Hazel and Chris have both been very good to me. I can't knock them in the slightest. They've always supported when I've gone to them, be it for problems for myself or problems for others. So, but that's not something I have the time to do very regularly. Do hit them up. Do give them a try. Once again, contact information is on the screen. What I say to people is use the website as a sort of menu, and then ring them up and say, can I have this, this, this and this. If you go back, if you want to see the worms and things like that, if you go back over, there's a short play. I'll try and put a playlist together of the boxes I have had and the deliveries I have had, so that you can see how the worms come, the different types of blacks. You can see how the live comes. I will be doing another unboxing of their bait next week, which is another order. Don't tell me the missus, but I spent a couple of £100 with them this month, in preparation for smoothhound season. So we'll see how that comes. I'm not sure if it's coming to me live or frozen. If you know what when I've said what I'm going to be fishing for, and whether it's coming live or frozen, you'll know exactly what I've ordered and why it's cost so much. But yeah, give them a try. They ship all throughout the UK, and it's always turned up fresh as a daisy for me. So, as always, guys, stay safe, tight lines. I'm going to head off because I'm waffling, because I'm poorly and weak. Stay safe, tight lines. I'll see you later.